Hi everyone, Ginette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. And I want to share something cool about the time we're in right now. This eclipse window is what they call it. So we're in the middle, energetically, between the solar eclipse that we had on the new moon on April 30th and then the full lunar eclipse that we have on the 16th in the full moon. So this window of eclipsing energy is highly powerful, highly transformative, and also very pushy. Okay, so as good as it can be revealing and shifting and all that, it can also be really triggering and sometimes irritating and confusing. And so what this is just this high intensity window of energy pushing through us and essentially at us as well to, first of all, surface anything that we are ignoring, those things that are really pushing in our hearts and minds to either mend, heal, move through, but we keep ignoring it. We think, no, I don't need to do that. I don't need to tackle that. If it's coming up over and over, it's telling you something. Okay, so pay attention to it. That's what this window is doing to help you move it out of your path so it's no longer an obstacle. The other thing it's doing is it's pushing us to make some bold changes. And we also have the sun that conjuncts Uranus, and that's also pushing for bold changes, transformation. And so what in your life is wanting to be shifted? And maybe that's even location for you, maybe that's your job, maybe that's even moving stuff around in your room. Maybe you just want to reorganize, change it up a little bit, change the energy. Notice what you notice where it's calling you. For some of you, it may even be a shift to express yourself differently, and maybe not even through words, maybe in how you do your hair, what clothes you're wearing, things like that. How is your energy asking you to shift and change? That's what this eclipse energy is asking you to notice. So as you pay attention to that, you can allow these things to surface and basically have a communication with you, right? Have a conversation telling you what needs to be looked at. It's kind of like sitting down. If you're a CEO or a manager and you're sitting down with your team saying, okay, team, how are we doing? What needs to change? And everybody raises their hands and shares, and then you leave that meeting with the things you want to shift. That's what this energy is doing. So if you don't fight the kind of nudges and things that are coming up, and even nudges asking you to acknowledge how awesome you are, how far you have come, to speak your truth about it, to stand in your power and be like, yeah, you know what I accomplished? You know what I have learned is this. And I'm so proud of myself for that. If it's that, it is asking you to acknowledge that. So make that list. For some, it might be an actual list. For some, it might just be in their mind. But spend the time in review in this window. Allow this powerful energy to show you more about you and where you're going. That's what eclipses are for. And they will also help to kind of make some magical synchronistic alignments in your life too. Destiny points can really come into play during the eclipses as well. So do keep an eye out for plot twists, like they were saying in the May energy update. Keep an eye out for plot twists, but know that when those come in, those are giving you opportunities to reassess and choose where you're going. So I hope that helps a little bit with this eclipse window. Use your grounding to keep yourself kind of tethered to Earth. Earth is just this fabulous energy of stability and strength for us right now. And get to know self. Be curious about you. So I'll leave that with you guys. Happy eclipse window, and I'll be back with more.